This conference will now be recorded.
Right, so let us discuss about packages and access modifiers today. Okay, right. So what do you know about packages? What is the importance of packages? Not only in Java, in any programming language. Okay, in any programming languages, the packages are like plays major role. Okay, in general or simple words, okay, I can say a package is nothing but a folder structure. Okay, packages are nothing but a folder structures. Packages are nothing but the folder structures. Okay, suppose I have a package. Okay, pack, nothing but, so it creates a folder called pack, and inside that folder, whatever the Java file that you are creating, that gets stored. Okay, how to create the packages? So from we have a special syntax for that. Okay, we have a keyword called package. We have to use this package keyword to create the package. Okay, the syntax, if you look at the syntax, package followed by package name. This is what the simple syntax. Okay, so how to create it? So go to this. Let me create a new file. New file. Right. So here I'm just creating some okay, some files. Says for example order. Okay, order is what my class name. Order is what my class name. Okay, and here, so this order class I wanted to create as part of a particular package. What package I wanted to create is, excuse me. Okay, so here you can specify your package name. If you don't specify any package name, it takes a default package. Default package is nothing but it's going to create in this particular location. Right, so let me create this and see where this particular order class is created. This is created as part of default package under source directly. So there is no package statements here around in this file. There is no package statements around this. Now let me create a new class with the package. New class, the same order, but I wanted to create this into a particular package. Okay, say for example package pack. Now if you see this particular class along with these two lines of code, it also includes one more line. What is that? Package space pack. That is what the syntax. Package is a keyword followed by package name. That's what we have written here. Package space package name. So here, what is my package name? Pack is my pack name. What is my package name here? Pack. And the important note is, okay, in Java, okay, the package statement must be the first statement. Must be the first statement. Must be the first statement. If you try to keep any other lines of code before this, okay, before this, so it gives error. Say suppose I wanted to import something. Okay, import java dot util dot star or something. Okay, so now see syntax error on token package import expected. So here, so this is giving it the meaning that, like, so you are not allowed to write any other statements prior to the package declaration. Okay, that is the important note that you have to. Okay, package name. All right, so why do we need to define the packages? What is the main advantage or importance of the packages? So the first and foremost thing is, okay, to resolve to resolve the naming conflicts. To resolve the naming conflicts. Okay, to resolve the naming conflicts. So like if you see here, like, so I have multiple people, okay, name with Aditya, right? So but how we are going to differentiate, I mean, from one person to another person, using surname. Yes or no? So excuse me, the surname is going to differentiate. The surname is going to differentiate from one Aditya to another Aditya, right? This is unique. In programming also, we might define multiple classes with the same name. We'll define multiple classes with the same name. So I have order. I have a order class, and this order class can be required in multiple places. It can be like we can define this in multiple places. The same class name order, maybe purchase order, customer order, or whatever it is. But overall, just the name I'm giving just at high level order only. So in one place it is acting as a purchase order. Okay, in another place it is going to act as a selling order. Okay, but in two places I am keeping the name as order. And tomorrow, if I wanted to create an object for my order class, which order class you are referring to? For the compiler knows, for the JVM knows which order class you are referring to, right? There is a conflict, right? Because there are two order classes in your project. Which order class you are referring to, and which order class object I need to create? That's what JVM has a question mark. Okay, so that is what the main importance of these packages are, to resolve the naming conflicts. So what we do is, like with the packages, okay, I'll define two separate packages, and I'll keep this order class. Understand? So I'll create a package. I'll create a package. Okay, customer order, or like purchase module. Okay, this is purchase module. I'll keep something like this. Okay, and here I'll define my class name as order, and I'll define one more class. Okay, same class, order class, same class, order class. But this I'll declare as part of another package. Okay, cell package. Now I have both are orders, but both are in different packages, so there are no issues. If I wanted to keep both of them into a same package, so I'll get error. See here, see this. So here, suppose I remove this package now. Okay, so move both the orders. The package does not match the expected thing. So meaning that, just let me copy this to same package. So it is saying that the order is already available, right? Okay, let me write it freshly again. Let me make this. Okay, I just deleted the order class. Now, do I have order class anymore? No. Okay, let me create new class. Then what is this order class? I have this, right? So it is directly under source. This is, but it is not showing. So let me check it again whether it has or not. Yes, it has. Order.java is placed here. Okay, inside source, I have order.java. Now, in the same place, let me create a new class. Let me create a new class. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm looking at Package Explorer. That's the reason I don't see options. So you have to go to Project Explorer. Project Explorer and click on New. So what class I wanted to create is order class. Okay. See that as soon as you are trying to create it, it is giving error. Type already exists. So there is order class in the default package, and you are not allowed to create one more package, one more class with the same name inside the same package. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. So if, but I need two order classes. I want it. I have to define two order classes. That's where you create them in different packages. Purchase, okay, purchase or buy. Okay, this is one package. Move this class to this particular package. Move order.java to package purchase. Now, so see here, it is created a purchase folder, and inside that you have order.java. Okay, now let me create one more file with the same name. Same. Okay, let me create new class. What is the class name? Order. Is the class name order? Come on here, order. And I wanted to create this as part of what? Cell package. Cell package. So is there any issue? No issue, nothing. So order.java, this is from purchase package. Order.java, this is from cell package. You can have the same names, but you must be having them in different packages. Okay, otherwise, so it will be an issue. Now, if you want to create object for like whatever object you want to create, so you have to import that package. So test order, okay, testing order, the main method. This is my test class. This is my test class. Now, which order class object you wanted to create? Order O is equal to new object. Okay, I'm creating object. So which one you are referring to? So if you see here, are you referring to purchase order or you are referring to sell order? Which one you wanted to? So you have to import that. So there is a statement, import statement. Import statement. If you wanted to use the existing classes are already defined classes in your class, then you have to import that. You have to import that. That is what we have, import statement. Because where is my test class? My test class is in src folder, default package, but my orders are in different packages. For suppose my test order is also part of my sell package or a purchase package, and I'm working with the same order, then I don't require the import. Then I don't require the import statement. When the files are in different packages, then you have to import if you're trying to access it. If you're trying to access it. So hope this is clear. So this is what one package and this is what another package. Okay. So inside that I have a class here, one order class, and here I have one more class, order class. Order. Here also I have order. Okay, order classes. Now, so this is in these packages are like in a single project. Okay, these are inside a single project. So I have my project here. Inside the project, I have two classes with the same name, but in different packages. So this is purchase package. This is sell package. Okay. Now, so if you wanted to access these, okay, out of this area, so I have some other class. What is that? Test class. I have some other class here, test class, which is the test order.java. So if you wanted to access this, either this one or this one into this particular class, you have to import it. If you wanted to use it, you have to import this particular one. Okay, that is important. You have to import it. Understand? Is that clear? You have to import order to use, okay, order.java inside test order, as both are in different packages. Both are in different packages. You have to understand this statement very clearly, as both are in different packages, meaning that if they are in within the same package, then you don't have to import it. That's what the point you have to understand. Okay, what is the note? If the two files, two classes are within the same package, within the same package, then we don't have to import it. Don't have to import it. And both are in different packages, we have to import it. Okay, so this test order is inside a different inside different package. Okay, so this is what my test starter class. Okay, so test starter. This is in default package. So this is SRC or test package, say for example. This is inside test package, this is inside purchase package, this is inside sell package. Of course, SRC is common for all. SRC slash purchase, SRC slash sell, okay, SRC slash test. So all of them are different packages. So test order, I wanted to create this into a particular package. What is that? Package test. Okay, let me move this to test package. Okay, now we can see that. So here is my test order. Here is my test order is part of test package. Order is part of sell package. This order is part of purchase package. Now go to file system and how this looks like. Show in System Explorer. See here for Java SRC folder. Okay, so these are just like a folders are not. I have a purchase folder, sell folder, and test folder. Right? If you look at the purchase folder, you have order.java. If you look at sell folder, you have order.java. And you have test folder, you have test order.java. That's what I was saying. So packages are just like folders. Okay, it just creates a folder and it keeps that file inside that. Nothing else, nothing correct. Okay, what is the main purpose of packages? The usage of the package is to resolve the naming conflicts, because you cannot have the two files with the same name inside a single folder. That's all. You cannot define two files or folder. You cannot define two files, okay, within the same folder with the same name, right? That's what, but you would be able to create them in different folders with the same file name. That's what same thing we are doing here using Java. Okay, any questions so far? Is that clear? The concept is clear? And the classes are in different packages, then you have to import it. If class if they are defined within the same package, you don't have to do it. Say for example, I have test class here, which is within the same purchase package, within the same purchase package. Now I don't have to import this order class. So see that any error you see? No. And this order is referring to this particular order, which is part of purchase, not this one, within the same package. By default, it looks for within the same package. All right. Okay. Now that is one point. What is the other point is, okay, the other important thing is the importance of packages to group the similar relevant, okay, related classes, okay, to group the similar or related classes. Okay, this is another importance of packages, like to group the similar or related classes altogether. Okay, so uh, uh, say for example, if you look at the predefined classes, okay, predefined classes, I have a collections concepts in Java. Collections concept, I have many things inside collections. Okay, array list, okay, linked list, okay, stack, right, hash map, set, tree set, likewise. So there are a number of predefined classes, okay, defined. But the purpose of all of them is to handle with group of data. Okay, so that's the reason. So everything kept inside a particular package, a single package. So that package is java.util. So import java.util. If you see, okay, java.util. See this, how many things are defined inside this particular package. Okay, so these many classes or interfaces are defined as part of this particular package, because all these are related things. Okay, date, util date, array list, hash set, hash table, iterator, list, property, scanner. We are comfortable with this scanner. We have used this, we keep using this. Okay, map, list abstract, DQ, arrays, calendar, collection, comparator, currency, DQ, dictionary. See how many files are there, how many things are there, so many things, right? All these classes are related to collections, related to a particular category. That's the reason everything they have grouped into this particular package. Tomorrow, if some programmer wants to use any particular collection stuff, then he has to refer the util package. That's it. Not everything, not every Java API, not each and everything of Java API. Just go and look into util package. That's it. If you want to deal with the group of data, so that is where there is a purpose for each and everything. Okay, so we can group the related things, into one particular file. Okay, when you go to advanced when you look at advanced say for example, okay, so if you look into advanced and real-time application, we'll have many things, guys. We have many things. So we'll be having classes. We have some exception classes. We have n number of exception classes that we define in our project. Exception classes, exception handling classes, and we'll define n number of interfaces in our application. We write so many interfaces. Okay, we write so many interfaces, and we write so many database classes. So all of them will group into different things. Say for example, exception classes, I can write some package name, something like that, com dot. The syntax, like package syntax, is also something like there is a naming convention for packages as well. Okay, the package in general, the naming convention for package is okay. It depends on the domain. Basically, suppose you are developing an application for your bank, say for example, okay, HDFC Bank or SBI Bank. Okay, then their domain is like sbibank.com or sbi.com. Then it should be like com.sbi dot. So out of it, so what module you are working, you'd be having multiple modules in banking, right? So you are working with the application net banking. Okay, net banking, and out of net banking, so what are you working on? So you are working on funds transfer module. Okay, funds transfer module. Out of funds transfer module, now, so you are writing a class. You are going to write a class. You can write multiple classes as part of this particular package, fund transfer. And what I'm going to talk about, exceptions. So I'll write exception. Okay, this is what my package that I have to define for exception classes. Okay, I have to define in this way. So here interface, if you have interfaces, fund transfer, so you can define, okay, you can define something like, we have some standard naming convention, something like service. For all the interfaces we do this convention service, and interfaces doesn't have implementation, so we write implementation package also. We do have something like this service MPL package. All the databases we do have, okay, fund transfer module. Okay, we have something called a DEO pattern, okay, where you will understand in advanced Java concepts. Okay, data access of the DEO object pattern that deals with the database to fetch the details from the database. Okay, so again here also, like, we do have a concept of interface and implementation. We do have something like this, and we do have some model classes, POJO classes. Okay, so we do write a package model package. So like this, we group all the related things into a particular package. So here all the exceptions we define inside this particular package. So here all the services and service MPL things we define in one particular group, database classes into one particular group, POJO classes into one particular group. Because in our application we do have a number of models, a number of POJO classes, not a one program, right? Not one model class, right? So all the related things we group together. That is the another point of defining packages, another important factor behind the packages. Okay, to resolve the naming conflicts as well as to group the similar or related classes together. Hope you understand. Can we move on to further concept? That's all. There is nothing great around this. Okay. Hope this is pretty clear. All right. So then the next thing is access modifiers. Okay. In the object-oriented programming, okay, so access modifiers plays major role again when you are working with the packages. When you are working with the packages. So we have different access modifiers. Okay. We have something called private to access the members. Basically, what is the importance of this access modifiers? This is going to control, this is going to give the controller, this is going to control accessing the members from one place to another place, accessing the members from one place to another place. That's what it's going to control. So access modifiers, if you look at access modifiers, we have private, protected, public, and we have default. Okay, there is no specific keyword, something like default. Okay, if you don't specify any one of these three modifiers, then automatically it is what? Default. Then it is automatically default. Got it? Okay, so let's understand one by one. Let's understand one by one. Go back to this. Let me create new file, new class. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to define a package dot, okay, Java training. Okay, out of this training, what I'm talking about access modifiers now. So out of this access modifiers, fine, but I wanted to deal with the person and a basic example, inheritance example, person or employee, or tell me something else. Animals, can we take animals or simple parent and child? Okay, I'll just go with simple parent classes, base package. Okay. So name I wanted to give is what? Base class or parent class. Okay, I'm just giving the parent. Okay, so this is what my package, base package, and this is what my parent. Now let me define one more class, new class. Okay, package name, what I wanted to define is com dot core Java training dot derived. Okay, or child. So here I will take child class. Okay, I'll take this child class. Now I have two packages, one is derived and one is base. I have two packages. Okay, child and derived. Now I'll go to my parent class. I'll define a property inter x. Okay, I'll define my x value as 10. Right, now my child is extending this, my child is extending parent. We already comfortable with this, right? Inheritance concept. Parent, why the other? Because parent is in a different package and you have to import that. I have imported this, right? I have imported this. Now I have imported this. Now can I access my parent class property x in my child class or not? That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to verify now. Main method. So I just wanted to print the x value. Am I able to access that or not? Okay, am I able to access that or not? Okay, so here of course I have to create object for my child or not. I have to create my object, child object, new child object, child object c dot x, c dot x. So why the error is, why it is giving the error? Okay, let's see. X2, change visibility of x to protected. So there is a error. What is that error? Change the visibility of x to protected, meaning that in my parent in my parent I did not specify any access modifier to my property. It's not declared as a protected, it's not declared as a public, or it's not declared as a private. So meaning that this is considered as default. This is considered as default. Okay. Now let me create another file in the same package. The parent, where I have my parent, in the same package, base package, I'm going to create one more thing. Okay, one more child class. Child from base package. Just to understand. So here this is going to extend parent. This is going to extend parent. Now let me write the main method. So let me create object for this child. Is equal to new child. So I wanted to print c dot x. Am I able to access it here? Now you can understand. Okay. Now you can understand the default behavior. Okay. Where is my child from base pack class exist inside this particular package? Where is my parent class exist? The same package or different package? It is within the same package. So when the classes are in the same package, okay, so you can access the properties of one class into another class happily, no issues. Are you getting it or not? Yes. So if you look at, you have a class here, class 1, okay, you have a class 2. Or let me take this as in the same way, the parent and child. Okay. So here I have a parent class. I have a parent class and I have a property X. This is a default. Okay. Now I have a class child class. I have a class child class. Okay. Child class. Now I can access the X from the parent as both parent and child are within the same package. Within the same package. Is this part clear? Okay, parent and child are within the same package. So this is package, same package. Okay, all these are in the same package. Com dot training dot java dot training dot base. So within the same package, and happily it can access, no issues. If it is a default, you can access that happily. No issues around that. Okay, no issues around that because both are in the same package. Okay, so meaning that the default access modifier, like the default scope, meaning that the scope of default is within the package, meaning that we can access the properties of default scope, properties with the default scope, we can access the properties with the default scope within the package only, not outside of the package, and not out of the package, is this point clear about the default scope? If your property is in default scope, you can access that within the package, not out of the package, so that's what you can see here. You are getting error when you are accessing in other package. Child, this is in a different package, right? Derived package. My parent is from base package and you are trying to access a property X, which is a default scope. You cannot access it. Now let me go back to my parent. Okay, let me give a different package, different visibility. Okay, so let me give the protected. If I give protected, am I able to access it? So if you see, the error is gone. The child in the derived package, now it is not showing any error. So meaning that it is accessible. So the protected scope is okay. protected scope is everywhere. Okay, everywhere. It is irrespective of the packages. Okay, everywhere irrespective of the packages, but only in the into the child classes. Only into the child classes. Only into the child classes. Only into the child classes. You can access them within the child classes directly. Okay, you can access them directly within the child classes, not out of the child classes. Okay, not outside of the child classes. Anyhow, okay, um, we were discussing about the scopes. Okay, so protected everywhere irrespective of the package, but only condition is what? So these properties are like accessible to into its child classes only, not every class. Okay, only into the child classes. Everywhere it only into the child classes. Okay, you can access them into the child classes. What if my thing is private? Okay, if it is a private, it is just like a private. It's my packet. Okay, I can access myself. I can access only accessible, only accessible within the class, but not out of the class. It is the scope is restricted to a class, not even package. So here default scope is restricted to a package. Private is restricted to the class. Okay. So the protected is restricted to only the child classes. Restricted to only to the child classes. Okay. Private is restricted to only to the same class. Default is restricted to the same package. Protected is restricted to the child classes. And public is no restrictions. No restrictions. Can access from anywhere. Simple. This is a very simple concept. I try to keep in more simpler way. So do you understand? Private, like, so the private members accessible only into the same class. You cannot access out of it. Say for example, I have a private property here. Okay. So see, it starts giving error in the child class in the derived package, also child class in the same package. Even it is within the same package, still it is not accessible because it is what? Private. Because it is what? Private. It's not accessible. You understand? Let me know if you have questions and confusions. All good? Aditya? Perfect. Okay. So these are the things about, like, we understand about the packages and access modifiers. Access modifiers. So we'll continue tomorrow from here. Okay.